As I previously blogged, the sheriff of Palm Beach County, Florida, one Rick Bradshaw, recently got a $1 million grant from the state legislature to use to spy on citizens and recruit people to spy on and report their neighbors if they think they are too critical of government. He wants people to report the guy down the street who hates the government. Then the governmental critic will be sent for mental health evaluation, and his life possibly ruined. Which brings us to Rush Limbaugh, a Palm Beach, Florida resident who rants and raves against the government 5 days a week from his downtown Palm Beach studio, and who genuinely hates the Obama regime. Rush is literally the guy down the street from the West Palm Beach Sheriff's Office, who hates the government whenever a Democrat holds the White House, anyway. One has to wonder how long it will take before a Palm Beach liberal will report Limbaugh to the town's Soviet Union-inspired sheriff, who may love to send Rush to a mental hospital to send a message to all the other critics of government out there. That's the term used by the Soviet government against critics of that government, as a rationale for imprisoning political dissenters in mental hospitals. It is also apparently the plan by the current sheriff of Palm Beach County, Florida, Rick Bradshaw. Bradshaw recently was awarded a $1 million grant from the Florida state legislature for a new violence prevention unit. We want people to call us if the guy down the street says he hates the government, Sheriff Bradshaw told the Palm Beach Post. He is planning a telephone hotline and is planning public service announcements to encourage residents to report their neighbors, friends, or family members if they hear anything suspicious. After troubled people are identified by Bradshaw's teams, the Palm Beach Post reports, then such people will be sent to a mental hospital. Sheriff Bradshaw boasted that his program will be a first of its kind in the nation, and he hopes it will become a model for the rest of the state. When asked if this program might not invite people to report spouses during nasty divorces, neighbors or coworkers they hate, etc., the sheriff assured everyone that his professionals would be able to sift through the frivolous complaints very efficiently.
Efficiently, right? Just like they did in Boston, right? Where they were kicking people out, throwing them up against the walls, making them put their arms up, all that stuff, really? I live in Florida, and you know what? You know, people, I don't know how many of you are out there, but that are in Florida, that are in my area. But are you really going to buy this? Are you going to let this happen in your state? Better yet, are y'all going to let this happen all over the world? They've already done this to Boston, but now they're trying to get all of you people to tell on your neighbor for hating the government for what they're doing? Really? Isn't that starting a political party war? That sounds a little bit Nazism to me. I mean, maybe it don't to y'all, but I mean, ain't we got enough going on in this country already? I mean, really? Don't we? Come on, folks. I mean, it's really time for everybody to get their head out their ass. I really mean that. I don't mean it in a disrespected way, but people, if we don't get our head out our asses, we're in deep shit, dude. We're in deep shit. I mean, tell on your neighbor because he don't like the government, because he's speaking out because he don't like his government, or a family member get in an argument about something, and then you gonna call the cops and they're gonna go give you a mental evaluation and strip your guns away from you because you got a mental problem? Or, I mean, come on, folks. How far are they gonna take this? Don't y'all see what they're doing here? They're not playing around. They're closing the door on your freedoms all over this country, piece by piece, state by state, little by little, everywhere they can go. And they've been doing it for years. But now they're in high gear, boy. They're rocking and rolling. I ain't never in my 52 years of life seen it ever happen like this before in my entire life. This has absolutely got to stop, people. You've got to know that this has got to stop. This is out of control. Much love to y'all. Y'all have a good evening, okay?